Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Great Day Houston. I'm Christina Cooker, and I'll be your host today. I come bearing some good news. It's Friday Eve, and I'm one day closer to figuring out how Deb's week went for her. She took the week off and will return with a live show on Tuesday. So until then, I'm your girl. I've got an awesome show for you. We'd like to say a big congratulations to the graduates you saw at the top of the show. A special shout out to Leanne Hahn, who just finished her senior year at Cypress High School, and she'll be giving a commencement speech to her class on June 2nd. That's a huge deal. All right, so Leanne, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Don't be nervous, okay, girl? Remember, just imagine everyone in your underwear. That's what my husband told me about hosting the show, and I said, babe, I'm in the studio by myself. That doesn't help. But we would love to see your graduate pictures too. Send them, if you've got a senior or a college, send your grad pics to greatdayhouston@khou.com for a chance to appear in our show Open. All right, so married couples, listen up. Remember that little line, till death do us part? How many of you wish there would have been a disclaimer stating, unless you have to be in quarantine together? Now, I'm being playful, but how do you divorce-proof your marriage during isolation? Watch this. I wanted to tell you a little fun story. So the other night, my husband sent me a text while he was sitting right next to me. You guys look at your screen, it says day 35 of the quarantine. Can you blink a little more quietly, please? And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, what are you trying to say? Are you saying that's me and I'm cranky? Or are you saying I blink too loud? Either way, I know that all of this togetherness leaves a lot of room for error. So here with 3 simple, and God knows we need simple, ways to divorce-proof your marriage during these times is Tristen and CC Sutton. All right, guys, so can you guys relate to this picture or what?
Ooh. Yeah, we can definitely relate. We've tried to extend some grace, but every now and then we are looking at each other like that.
Absolutely.
I know.
A little slow.
Now, y'all have some tips for us, and you know better than anybody because you do work alongside each other all the time. But you guys have been married for 13 years, together for 15, right?
Yes. It's been fun.
So let me put a ring on it.
So you guys have experience. But number 1, let structure guide you. Tell us what that means.
So at the end of the day, what we're facing now is we're facing a huge realignment, okay? So first we have to reprogram our minds and understand I need to be patient, I need to be flexible, I need to express empathy, I need to be validating my spouse's feelings. There is just a huge realignment, so first let's trigger that in. Once we've triggered that in, now it's all about planning. We have to plan literally everything from start to finish. Right now, I'm encouraging my clients at the end of the day, you need to be sitting down with your spouse and talking about the next day.
I know you guys said that to complete things, and it's not necessarily about perfection, right?
That's right. Right now, it is about completion and not perfection. If you ask them to get the kids dressed and the kids' clothes are on backwards, who cares right now?
We're only going to the living room.
It does not matter. The fact that they are dressed and they're healthy and sane, we're good.
There's a win there. All right, so as we just said, fights are going to happen, but the key in winning that is to set expectations on how to fight, right?
Absolutely. So we have something that we call out of love. So we know that we're going to do some things that isn't going to make each other happy. But how do you approach the other person and say, I need to talk to you? So if you just respond with that emotion, that anger, that frustration, then you're gonna have a pandemic within your relationship. So when you approach your significant other and say, out of love, I need to talk to you about something that's been on my mind and bothering me. That's supposed to de-escalate them, allow you to have a sane conversation, and then move past that and work on it. So CC, I would like for you to leave your bobby pins off my sink out of love. And she's supposed to respond with,
I understand that frustrates you, I'll do better next time. And then move on.
And two, it's important for the other person to validate that and not make you feel a certain way, right?
Absolutely. And right now, it's all about giving each other the benefit of the doubt. There are going to be some slips. Just the other morning, he told me, hey, I'm on edge today. Just bear with me. If I snap a little bit, it's not at you. I apologize in advance. And that's really what we need to be doing, is setting the tone for our day. Tell me what's on your mind. Daily, we're asking each other, how's things going? What are you grateful for today? That communication is going to be extremely crucial right now. Mental health checks.
Absolutely.
All right, and the third, and I know, Cece, I know you're big on this, make time for self-care.
Make time for self-care. And most importantly, let's just be honest about it. Let's sit down and have an honest conversation about the fact that we're going to need some alone time. We have to have it. That is going to be the opportunity for me to recharge so I can deal with the next part of my day. That might be children, that might be spouse, but it's really important that you're taking care of your mental health, especially right now.
All right, tell everybody you guys are doing some virtual talks. Tell people how they can to see you guys.
Absolutely. So I'm at ccsutton.com.
I'm at TristenCC.com.
Yeah, and we're essentially just being a resource to our community, to our corporate clients. I am doing webinars where I'm teaching you the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s to surviving COVID and the kiddos. So if you'd like that presentation for your employees, please reach out to me at ccsutton.com.
And I'm teaching organizations and business owners how to pandemic-proof their marketing by using Facebook and Instagram ads to attract and convert their target market.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. All right, to my husband, I think he heard all of that, so I may be good. I may be good too. Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. Good luck.
Thanks. I need it. And for the record, my husband is the loud blinker, not me, okay? Speaking of marriage, you've never been to a wedding like this before. A local couple says their vows while family